Come along with us as we spend some time at an amazing place in Sandusky, Ohio. We love this park so much that we can be found here once a week during the 2025 season. Amazing rides, fantastic food, and plenty of fun waits for us here at America's Roller Coast.
Hello everybody and welcome back to CedarPointDotTV.
Today we're checking out the front of the park to see what this space has to offer. Just inside the front gate, there are plenty of things to do for the whole family. The first thing you see on the way in is the historic Midway Carousel.
Come one, come all. The Midway Carousel is an attraction for every generation. Built in 1912 and operating at the park since 1946, it's Cedar Point's oldest operating ride and one of the few Daniel Moeller carousels left in existence today. In October of 1982, it was added to the National Register of Historic Places. Its history is almost as amazing as its craftsmanship. You can't miss it, as it's the first attraction you'll run into as you enter the park. A classic amusement park mainstay in the middle of modern thrill rides that is sure to catch the eye before you even scan your ticket. Step aboard and pick your favorite horse to whirl up, down, around the park, and back again. As you enjoy your leisurely ride, make sure you take in the ornate scroll work and artistry that went into making all 60 horses and 4 chariots, while you listen to the hypnotic sounds of the band organ.
Right next to the Midway Carousel is another great ride, the Ocean Motion.
Bring your sea legs and your wings while you're at it, because where most ships sail, this one flies 65 feet into the air. Grab a first mate and board this maritime ship at port just inside of the front gate. You won't find a swaying ship like this on the waves of Lake Erie. As it rocks into its own wave of energy, you're left gazing at the ground and staring at the sky in equal measure. No other seafaring journey compares to the lurch and lean of this magnificent voyage, and only one ship could handle such a treacherous passage between the sea and the sky. No matter the sea, waves and air will be caught from stem to stern. Let's hope that you, the sailor, can manage the insane thrills that can only be found on Ocean Motion. Now, do you know the ropes enough to take charge of the only voyage meant to be high and dry?
After those great rides, it was time to catch a show at the Jack Aldrich Theater.
A Sandusky native, band director at Perkins and Sandusky High Schools, an alumnus of the Ohio State University Marching Band, and a proud veteran of the U.S. Army, Jack Aldrich is the father of live entertainment at Cedar Point. In summers starting in the 1960s and in a 21-year full-time career at the park, Jack welcomed guests with high school marching bands, Broadway-style revues, midway bands like the Hobo Band and Beach Band, country music, bluegrass, old-fashioned rock and roll, big bands, Dixieland, and costume characters in children's shows. Known for his dry wit, Jack's one-liners and puns also found their way into many of the park's live shows. Under his guidance, Cedar Point's live shows grew to become a major part of our guest experience at Cedar Point. Jack loved the park and was a strong advocate for its live entertainment offering. He retired from Cedar Point in 1994. Jack passed away in August 2009, but his spirit lives on in this theater and in all live entertainment at Cedar Point. Every time a band marches down the Cedar Point Midway, Jack is marching along. In honor of Jack Aldrich, Cedar Point renamed the park's Centennial Theater to Jack Aldrich Theater on October 23, 2009.
The show we watched at this great theater is called The Class of '99.
Y'all ready for this? Get ready to party like it's 1999 again. The graduating class of Lakeside High will be belting out iconic 90s tunes and raising the roof. Fun is about to get schooled.
After a great show, there's nothing better than a sweet treat from the French Quarter Confections. Lucky for us, it's practically right next door.
Make your trip to Cedar Point extra sweet by visiting French Quarter Confections. Serving custom funnel cakes, donuts, beignets, and ice cream are just the beginning at this sweet eatery. Make your treat your own with toppings galore.
All right, so here we are, another hot July day. We've got the Midway Carousel behind us. Noah and Lily just got done riding that.
Beautiful ride.
Very
It's
fun.
very enjoyable.
One thing to mention is if you've got a shoe size over 12, you're going to be uncomfortable with the foot peg arrangement. Probably 13 wide and higher should consider the Chariot.
So if you got big old feet, get in that chair there.
I fit perfectly. Had no issues.
Well, we all know Lily doesn't have a size 13 in men's then. So now, before we went and rode that fantastic carousel, which is, oh my goodness, it's really old. It probably didn't even originate in this park.
No, I don't think it did. If I'm remembering correctly, this was built in 1912 and moved to Cedar Point in 1948.
So before we went on that Midway Carousel, we actually had a treat at the French Quarter over here, and it's a delicious place. We've had it before, and we decided to go ahead and splurge with we had an extra 20% off, which gives us 35% off with our Prestige Pass. So it cost about 12 bucks. And we got a delicious funnel cake. We let Lily pick out the toppings, and she did a fantastic job.
I put vanilla ice cream on there and the strawberries that they have. They also have things like whipped cream, M&Ms. I forgot some of the other things he said. Oreos,
yeah,
maybe?
there was sprinkles, Oreos. There's a bunch of stuff. Also, before that, we went to the Jack Aldrich Theater for the 3 o'clock show for the class of '99. I was very impressed. They did a fantastic job. The thing that really wowed me was really the set. They did a really, really good job with the set. There was some rear projector screens, and then they had some movable props that were very high quality.
It looked great, and the show was great. Had a lot of good songs from 1999. And there was also somewhat of a story to it. It was mostly just songs and singing though, which was still enjoyable.
Yep. Yeah, mostly it was all about the music of that era, and so they would go through the songs, and they didn't play the whole song of any one of them, but they kind of mashed them all together and sort of kind of had a story with it. But like Lily said, it really was mostly about the songs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the Jack Aldrich Theater is a beautiful air-conditioned place. Holds a lot of people. If you're out here on one of these 87 to 90-something degree days, that is definitely the place to go. Before we went to the Jack Aldrich Theater and saw that show, we rode one of the greatest rides here at Cedar Point. And I say that because it's one of the few that I can coax Noah on, even though he hates it with a passion. But it's still a lot of fun. It's more fun for me than it is for him.
I do sort of enjoy it, but it has the drop in the stomach feeling, or like kind of the falling feeling, and that's the one thing I don't like about roller coasters.
Yeah, that's what we're all looking for, and so that's why Noah has a very important position of support.
Yeah. Yeah, Dad and I had a good time on Ocean Motion.
I wish I could have my camera on Noah's face for it. That would be, you guys would all share it to everybody immediately.
Just holding on for dear life.
I'm gonna fall out.
I didn't get any B-roll of the naked chick that's in the center of the thing for obvious reasons. This is supposed to be a family park, but that chick's been hanging on to that ship for a very, very long time.
And she's just there with no shirt on.
No shirt on both sides. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's almost hard to focus sometimes.
Oh my God.
I mean, what are the little kids thinking when they sit in this ride?
I don't know.
Why is that lady there with her shirt on?
What in the world? So, but anyway, we had a really, really good day. That's really all there is to say. We saw Happy Coaster Dad and his daughter here when we were getting our Fast Lane Plus at the Point Plaza behind us at the very beginning of the day. Hopefully we'll see them again. And we just wanted to come on into Cedar Point like we do every Friday and have a nice, easy day. So we picked some stuff at the front of the park to look at and to show you exactly how it all works. The Midway Carousel has to have been here for that long for a reason. There's got to be a lot of fans of this thing.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful carousel. It's got nice music, and the art around is just nice to look at.
Definitely.
Yep.
So with that, we're just going to say goodbye, and we hope everybody has a wonderful day. If you're at Cedar Point, maybe we'll run into you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out with us as we learn about this iconic destination in Sandusky, Ohio. We will be here as much as we can this year, checking out the dining, rides, and attractions. Please like the video if you support our channel and subscribe to see more of what we're up to at America's Roller Coast.